I have just touched down in Amman, the capital of Jordan, and I am hungry. I can't wait to tuck into some traditional Jordanian food, especially hummus. I love hummus. So I've come to Hashim restaurant in downtown. This place doesn't actually have a menu. So the server comes over to you and he just says, falafel, baba ganoush, hummus. And you just go, okay. And then he runs off. So I'm not quite sure what I'm getting, but I hope I'm getting all the things because the smell in here is delicious. So I've got some hummus with meat. I don't know what type of meat. Some baba ganoush. Got some bread to dip in it, and then I've got falafels. I'm not really a fan of falafels. I never really have been, but I think that's because I've never had a good traditional one before. So let's see. So this is what a falafel is, hey? It's so lovely and crispy on the outside. I never knew that that's what that was supposed to be. It's delicious. And now the main event. Let's tuck into this hummus. Oh my god, the flavour in this is insane. I could eat buckets of this. Normally when you see food with a lot of oil in it, you try to avoid the oil, but don't do that. Don't do that here, particularly with the baba ganoush, because the oil has so much flavour to it as well, and you just... Oh man. I have no words, it's so delicious, I can only keep going, Okay, check this out. This is called kanafe, and it is a Middle Eastern dessert. Basically, it's like this layer of ground pastry, and then underneath is cheese. And then it's just covered with syrup and a sprinkle of pistachio. So I've never actually tried this before. The cheese is kind of throwing me off a bit. Kind of tastes like a cheese toasty with lots and lots of sweet syrup. It's really quite a clash of sweet and savoury, but in a way that I'm confused if I like it or not. I think I'm gonna go and buy some baklava because I know I love baklava. I was just given a free piece of baklava. Just living the dream. A 15-minute walk away and you come to Rainbow Street. However, I do not suggest you walk like I did, because halfway I realized that I have to go up this really huge hill. Turns out that Amman has 7 big hills, and I found one. So catch a cab. Rainbow Street has a lot of cafes and restaurants, some good bars, and it's a really cool mix of locals and tourists alike. And if you come on a Friday night, you also get to experience Souk Jara. Good morning. I'm starting today at the Amman Citadel. This is one of those places that no era of history has left untouched. The Assyrians, Babylonians, Persians, Greek, Romans, the Umayyad and Ayyubid dynasties have all left their mark here. Signs of human inhabitants go back to the Bronze Age. Hands down, the most popular attraction at the Citadel is Hercules Temple. Now, not really much remains of the temple apart from just a couple of columns and a carving of 3 fingers. These 3 fingers are believed to be part of what was once a giant marble statue of Hercules. It stood about 13 meters high apparently, and that is the equivalent of a 4-story building. Couch, TV, touchscreen TV. Next up is the domed 8th century Umayyad palace. This is probably the best preserved site in all of the Citadel. It used to be where royalty resided. There's a beautiful entrance hall, a lovely columned courtyard, and a very impressive cistern. One of the most spectacular things about the Amman Citadel is its view. It's perched on the highest hill in Amman, so you have these amazing 360 views over the city. Now this is my first time in the Middle East, so this landscape is completely foreign to me. It's very monochrome because all the buildings have been made out of the same blonde brick. See that down there? Let's go check it out. Wow, look how steep these steps are. This is definitely gonna test out my fitness level, which isn't really up to much. To be honest, since I had 4 baklava last night. Okay, 5. I had 5. Whew. The amphitheatre was built in 3 tiers, so the bottom tier close to all the action is where all of the rulers and royalty and nobility sat. Then the middle tier was for military, and then the very highest tier was for civilians. And this place could sit about 6,000 people. Amman used to be called Philadelphia. Interesting, right? It wasn't until the Islamic period in the 7th century when it was changed to Amman. But this amphitheatre here was actually built in Roman Philadelphia. So that was somewhere between 138 AD and 160 AD. I am a sucker for a souk, so I've come back to downtown where I was last night in search of a souk, which is a marketplace, and I think I found one. I think I'm in Souk Mango, but I really don't know. I'm completely lost, and you know what? That doesn't matter because there is so much going on around me, so much color, smell, noise. I just absolutely love it. I really don't care that I have no idea where I am. So I've stumbled into a whole different market. This one is like fruit and veg and spices. It's absolutely chaotic, but somehow there's a synchronicity about it as well. I don't know, it's just a mess of humanity basically. Started this vlog with hummus, so it's only fitting that I end this vlog with hummus. Guys, Amman has been incredible. It has exceeded my expectations. It is such a beautifully dynamic city. Not to mention the people. They are so beautiful and welcoming and kind. I mean, I'm still lost. I still have no idea where I am, but I'm not worried because I feel really safe here because the people are just so amazing. Now, if you want to know more about Jordan, make sure you turn on your notifications and subscribe to my channel because next week I am hiring a car and I'm driving all the way from Amman down south to the Red Sea, and I'm stopping off at some amazing places along the way. So, I'll see you soon.